Hey all. Happy Friday. I don't normally do a stream on a Friday, like out of nowhere, but Lapras, as suggested by the title, Lapras only shows up to be captured on Fridays, so I kind of have to, if I want to catch one on stream, I gotta turn up. So here we are. Probably gonna be just like an hour stream instead of the usual 2. We can catch some other pokes and do some other stuff while we're here. But the main thing is that there's a Lapras down here in a tunnel somewhere. I don't know where, actually. I didn't explore this cave very much, but that's why we're here. So yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I did come in here and there's some guys that you can fight. And Zubits. Get out of here, Zubit. Yeah, I'm thinking... I realized that I think there's one puzzle in the Ruins of Alph that I haven't done yet. So I think it'd be prudent to do that too. Oh, that actually leads there, doesn't it? Here we are. I think that's where this is, isn't it? So we gotta look elsewhere in the cave to find, in Union Cave. To find the big sea creature. Yeah, this is back to Alph. Oh, oops, I forgot to pause the VLC playback. It's something I gotta get used to. So where the heck is... It's down here somewhere, isn't it? In it. I should be sure the day of the week is correct. I guess. Yeah, Friday. Is it only at night, maybe? I gotta talk to that guy on the upper level. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, there's not a lot to go around. Every Friday you can hear Pokemon roars from deep inside the cave. Okay. So we gotta look around a little harder. And maybe I should have brought repels, I don't know. Ooh, Onyx, rare Onyx spawn. Takes me back to my days in Pokemon Red and Blue. I like to have an Onyx on the team. I guess when we did the Silver playthrough too. We got Lizzie, the Steelix. Whoops. I wonder if is the lullaby on the radio today. That would be handy. Hey, there we go. It'll help us out a little bit. I believe that the Lapras down here is like... I did accidentally see a screenshot where like there's a physical sprite. There's an actual sprite wandering around. But the question, I don't know how to get to it. Deep inside the cave, this guy says. Oh, maybe this way. Unless this is the ruins. Oh, this is the ruins again. There's nothing down here. I guess while we're here, I can do the other ruins puzzle. Because I think I may have caught all the unknown that we can actually catch until I do the last puzzle. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there's elsewhere we can go. So let's do the puzzle. This Pokemon drifted to sea by twisting its tentacles. It's gonna be... I think I know who this Pokemon is. Who's that Pokemon? Make your guesses now. It's like this. Maybe? Oh, it's a... Oh, is that a side view? I think this is a side view. Because there's the, there's this, like, conical shell. Or this, curling... You know, the shell that curls around. I forget what you call that. It's like this? It's like that? I don't think it's like that. That looks better. Nah. I can do it, I can figure it out. No, I think this is right. That's not right. I don't know why this one's giving me so much trouble. I think this is the underside of the shell kind of area. Like this. Kind of. That doesn't look right. Is its eye all the way over here? Maybe. Okay, I thought the eye would be more towards the middle, but I guess this makes sense too. Oh, there it is. Boy, that... I guess that's it. It doesn't look quite right to me, but okay. If you say so, if the floor opens up beneath me... There is a strange presence here. But we're gonna leave and go do the, we're gonna go get Lapras. Oh, it's unknown E! We already have an E. Okay, but all the unknowns should be unlocked now. So let's fly back to Azalea to visit the big prehistoric undersea creature. Who, yeah, I'm a little puzzled. Maybe there's another place. Maybe I am going the wrong way entirely. I want to say there's another place around... oops. There's like another area, ladder on this level. Anyway. Show. I kind of wanted to do an irregular stream tomorrow, this Saturday. Oh, here we go. I think we're going the right way now. Who's there? Leave me and my Pokemon alone. But I don't know if I will, because I have a massive hole in my wall from repairs that are still not done on the kitchen plumbing, so like tomorrow is going to be, once they finish tomorrow, it's probably going to be a lot of me. I'm going to want to vacuum and mop up the whole place, and I'll probably be exhausted, so tonight will be the only like bonus thing, I think. Oh, weird, this guy has 2 Marowaks? Why? Why, sir? 2 Marowaks. 2 Marowaks. Might get Mulan to level 49, though. That'd be cool. Yeah. Way to go, Mulan. Way to go, Mulan. You did a good job. You did a great job. Okay. And I've got Ultra Balls, although I don't think we'll need them. Oh, another guy to fight. Okay. I'll fight. I came all the way here to conduct my Pokemon research. Let me demonstrate my findings in a real battle. Oh, interesting. What kind of Pokemon do you have? Do you also have a Marowak? Oh, Kangaskhan. What research did you do with a Kangaskhan? Whoa, a Mega Punch! It didn't do all that much. I didn't really need Spore, I guess. I just kind of wanted to be like, you take a nap. You go to sleep now. I want to say that Cut, even with the double effectiveness, Cut and of Rock Smash, I want to say Cut fares better. Yeah, it does more damage. Rock Smash is really a utility attack, and maybe one to like deal with weaker Pokemon. You demonstrated on me! So what was your research again? I should compile and announce my study findings. I might even become famous like Professor Elm. He's not that famous. You're really only shooting for Professor Elm? You should shoot a little higher. You know, Oak is the famous one. Oh, there's a girl in here. How many other trainers are there around this place? There's so much of this world that I haven't explored yet, and I thought that we had kind of done everything. Everything except Mount Silver, of course. So yeah, I don't know, maybe maybe 1 hour will be taken up entirely by Lapras hunting, Lapras searching, and I won't have any time for anything else. I was being a little optimistic, thinking like, oh, we'll just come here and get a Lapras and go. Like I'm expecting to have to fill the time. Oh hey, a red-haired guy. Cool, cool. May as well fight him and get Mulan some experience. There are 2 kinds of people. Those who have style and those who don't. What kind of person are you? I have no style. I have no grace. This guy right here has got a funny face. But you are outclassed, my good cool trainer. Your fiery Charmander defeated by a bug. Hey. Bulbasaur are really cute in this game. Look at that little guy. I think Squirtle is a little funky. I wonder if the silver sprite looks better. Or the crystal one. Alright. You got dazzling style. If you say so. Bye. I'm hoping that we'll get lucky and get a phone call saying that there's like a Remoraid swarm or something. That would be cool. Oh, it's a big Tentacruel boy. Get out of here, Tentacruel. We're not looking for a fight. Not today. Not tonight. Oops. Step onto land, turn right. An Onyx appears. Whoa, how did I miss it? I should have been able to see it from the when I landed on the shoreline. Oh, is she a cool trainer? We had cool trainer boy and cool trainer girl? Yep. Jumping away from us, as always. Oh, a cute little Eevee. It's a sprightly little feller, but it ain't gonna hold a candle to Mulan. Mulan is too powerful. Yeah, you know, we'll switch out just to make things move a little faster, I think. And Mulan needs to save her strength for taming a wild Lapras in only a few moments. Be-doo, 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 dee-boo, 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 dee-boo. You think they might... You think these would be faster than Carrie, who is notoriously slow fish, but apparently not. Oh, the poor Vaporeon looks like it's trying to go to sleep. He's curling up on the ground like, no, let me go to sleep. I'm sleepy. It's late in the evening and I'm tired. Oh, thank goodness I can go back in my Pokeball. Oh, I know, you're too good for me. I'm going to train by myself until I improve. I don't know why I gave her. She got an accent all of a sudden. Hello? If Pokemon I liked were here, I'd go anywhere. That's what a real trainer does. Okay. Oh, I know an Elite Four member that you would love. Who insists that it's important to just just use the Pokemon you like. Wait, there are Poliwhirl here? Or maybe she hasn't caught the Pokemon she likes yet. She's just using Poliwhirl because that's what she could get. Oh cool, make it rain underwater. Underground, I mean. How does that work? What sorcery is this? Oops, I didn't read what she said. Well, whatever. I'm not here for you. We're looking for Lapras. I might use my last super potion, actually. Make sure Mulan is in good shape. Good battling form. Wait, did we also pick up, like, an elixir or something? No, I don't think so. Oh, we did. But I don't think she needs it, does she? Nah, we can save that. There it is! What a pose, we're facing opposite directions. Get out of here, Tentacruel, you're interrupting our Lapras encounter. Go on, get. Okay, I'm gonna save because I don't trust this to work the first time. Here it is, there's just a Lapras swimming out here. Oh, they're gonna kiss! No, they're not. It's a wild Lapras! This should be pretty easy, it's only level 20. Take a little nap. And you'll wake up in a beautiful ocean landscape generated by Bill's computer system. I don't know. I like to imagine that the Pokemon in the PC are all, they're all hanging out in an like a digital environment that suits whatever their interests are, whatever their needs are. Either that or they would have to be suspended, like in, like, cryo-frozen or something, and I don't really like that idea. Ooh, excuse me. Feel a little burpy tonight. Aw. It was so close, too. It was so close, too. I almost caught it on the first try, don't you know? It's the accent that I've given to New Barktown. Hey, we got him! We got our boy Lapras. Lapras, the transport Pokemon. They have gentle hearts. Because they rarely fight, many have been caught. Their number has dwindled. Oh, that's bad. They're almost like kookaburras or something. Or, that bird on that, like, very isolated island out there. Kiwis, maybe? Okay, what do we call a boy? What do we call a Lapras boy? Lapras. Prester. Sure. Here he is, Prester. And now I gotta get out of here. Unless I still have an escape rope, do I? No. We can enjoy the Pokemon Lullaby while we do, though. Until I, like, bump into the walls. Don't none of you Pokemon out there be worried at all. Oh, whatever. No sense in playing the lullaby for like a few feet, or a few steps. Oh, right. No, that's not what I wanted. What? Brain malfunctioning. Alright, now, oops. We got 110 Pokemon, so let's save. And I'm gonna go try and catch more Unknown at the Ruins of Alph, so let's do that. I think we only need Pokeballs for Unknown, really. So I will buy some now that we're here in good old Violet City. Feels like in these old games there are only a few, like once you're at this stage of the game moving around to catch Pokemon, like the only reason that you fly back to any particular town is to be like at the closest point. To be at like the closest point to whatever catching area you're going to. Meanwhile, like... Oh, why is V in here? I guess we'll move these around later. I think I changed it, I changed it to 13, so we should be on this box, actually. But I feel like there should be a way to design newer Pokemon games so that, like, there's a reason to go back to each city or town. Because I guess it's worthwhile going back to your starter town and your hometown in most of the games. Even if it's just, in this one, even if it's just to, like, get money from your mom. But, I don't don't know. I wonder, like, what other reasons do we need? Like, what, like, are there... I feel like it's usually whatever place has, like, the best Pokeball, and then whatever place has, like, the department store. The ones you always go back to. Ooh, this is a new one, I think. Wait, do we have this one? This is an R, I think? Oops. I gotta decide whether we're capturing this one or not. I think this is an R. Yeah. Oh boy, I don't think we caught one. No, wait, we did. We got Radiant, didn't we? I should refresh myself on which unknowns we have already, actually. So we have G, D, B, I, Y, C, T, Z, X, A, S, W, F, U, H. Yeah, it says help. Help. J and V. That says vanish, so the V. Okay. Wait. Do we not have R? I thought we had R and I named it Radium. Oh no, I just ran away from a new unknown. Dang it. Okay. I think I was talking about naming an unknown Radium, and that's why I confused myself. But don't worry, Rebuff is here to attract all of the unknown in the area. Nope, we can have a J. We got one. Oh, and I didn't buy Pokeballs today. Oops. Well, I guess after we use up our Pokeballs, I'll go get more. Disaster. It's a disaster stream. I also need to change the stream. And we have I. We already have I. Oops. Yeah. What else? What can I talk about in the meantime? I've been having more Linux adventures. Linux adventures. I don't know why I stumbled so bad on that. Hey, there's unknown R. But yes, Linux adventures. I've found... Like, I understand the reticence of so many people to get into Linux. Because even when you try it, like, it's hard enough to get people to try it. But even when you do try it, there are all these different... There are so many, like, extra steps to get to a place where you can operate like normal. Where you can do everything that you normally do. Like, I've been having one hell of a time figuring out how to, like, properly monitor temperatures on my motherboard and on the various devices. Like, I still don't have a reliable output as far as I'm concerned. Like, it certainly doesn't tell me, like, what each of the components are. Oh, there we go. Unknown. Okay, you're gonna be Radium. Which is to say, it does give me, like, whatever internal label it thinks makes sense for the various, like, sensors on the motherboard and the connected devices, but it, like, I don't know what they are, though. Like, I don't know what TLCL1 means. One of them just says edge in all lowercases. It's, like, super confusing. Okay, do we have an NK? I don't think we do. Let's get it. If I'm a doofus who forgot, then I will let it go, but I don't think we have it. Pokeball go! I am. Otherwise, though... Oh, that was... did I say this last time? Well, since last stream, I moved my NVMe drive away from the graphics card, finally. And it does seem like everything is a lot cooler. Both the GPU and the NVMe. Also, Krypton. After the noble gas. So anyway, I'm gonna go back and get more Pokeballs. But not before checking the unknown decks again. Okay, no, K was a new one. So what's left? We have A, B, C, D, E. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, right? F, G, H, I. We have J, I think. Wait, do we have J? Oh, there's J. J. We just got K. K's keep. Oh, that's interesting. R is reassure. Don't worry, the unknown are okay. Even though that one is saying help, I'm here to reassure you. Yeah, we have H, I, J, we just got K. Do we have L? I don't think we don't have L. No L. So we need L. We need L, M, N. Do we have O yet? I think we don't have O either. We need L, M, N, O. Yeah, no, because this like O is a complete circle. We need L, M, N, O, P, Q. I think we need L, M, N, O, P, Q. Because we have, we got R, we have S, T, U is this one, V is this one, Vanish, and we have W, X, and Y, and Z. So we need L, M, N, O, P, L, M, N, O, P, L, M, N, O, P. Alright. I'll just get a nice round dozen, I'll just get a nice regular dozen Pokeballs to account for that, and we'll have a baker's dozen. LMNOP. Whoops, excuse me. And then I think there's an exclamation mark and question mark unknown, but I don't know. I don't know if they're in this game or if that's a later edition. Like, they should be here, but I don't know if we can even catch them. Might only be the alphabeticals. Let's find out. Because I think the scientists will say something once you have all of what should be all of them. Okay, show me LMNOP. That is not LMNO or P. It's like we're on the Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna pull up LMNOP on the board for you. Pre-select them. You know, I'm gonna move Rebuff up here. No, not move, switch. I'm gonna move Rebuff up here so I don't have to move the cursor as far to get to it. To get him to Sweet Scent. It's another K. Oops. I wonder if we missed one of the puzzles, but I don't think so. It's because there are 4 puzzles in the ruins. The 3 fossil Pokemon and Ho-Oh, and I think I got all 4. Because if I'm missing one, then certain unknown just won't show up. But I think I got them all. I think I got them. G-Scoob, I think we got them all. Oh, there's Q. I think it looks like a little key. Okay, unknown Q. There isn't really... I don't think there's a good element in the periodic table that starts with a Q. Some, like, weird one, like, Quobium or something. I'm looking at the periodic table. Or I think there actually isn't a Q1. I thought there might be. Well, we'll call you something clever. Clever. That's what you'll be. Clever was sent to the PC. Cool. I forgot that we needed a Q, but now we still need element OP. Right? I mean, that was a Q. It makes it look kind of like a backwards J here. Oh, Quicken. I'm like, what does that say? Quicken. Quicken. Which is like a... Wasn't that a loans company? Quicken Loans? Some kind of finance thing? Hello, Unknown A. I think I still have my old Pokemon cards. I think I have 2 different unknowns. Two unknown cards, each of a different letter. I don't remember which ones, though. They were kind of boring designs. I think it was like Unknown U was one of them. If I remember correctly, it tells you what alphabet letter they are on the cards, too, which I feel like kind of defeats the purpose. Defeats the whole point of the mystery. But maybe that's just me. Oh, but to round out the whole experience of no, we have an X already. To round out the whole Linux experience, it's actually been pretty good. Like, I'm glad that I finally gave up Windows. Like, I actually unplugged the Ethernet cable from the back of my Windows tower so that I can keep using it, but I want to be absolutely sure that Microsoft can't, like, force me to upgrade at some point. Like, I'll probably still need to, like, figure out some... to use some, like, secondary... Not secondary. Oh, hey, there's L. Unknown L. We're gonna get the L. We're not gonna take the L, we're gonna get it. But yeah, because there's some stuff that just doesn't really work in Linux yet. Mostly obscure things. Maybe some things will never work, I don't know. Because as much criticism as I have to level at Microsoft, as much as I hate it as a company, I do have to acknowledge you'll be lithium. Very valuable, kind of a part of... Some people need supplements because of genetic reasons, I think. Lithium is important to your health, kind of. But yeah, some stuff just still doesn't work. Because with all of its issues, it has a lot of good backwards compatibility, at least with, like, most of its own stuff. Partly because that's... Oh, hey, N. that unknown N has some screen tearing. Don't worry, we'll get you to the Poke Center. Nurse Joy will fix your screen tearing, unknown N. Don't worry. In the meantime, I think maybe like it's a double-edged sword. Devil. Ooh, a devil-edged sword. No, double-edged sword. In that, I think most of their backwards compatibility comes with, like, the chokehold that Microsoft has had on certain software sectors, especially gaming. So, like, DirectX support like, I guess the way they built out DirectX, and like the fact that everybody had to use it means that, like, you're gonna be nickel. Or it could have been nitrogen, I guess. I don't know. You're gonna be named nickel. It basically means that, like, on the one hand, it's been bad for, you know, software and game developers and the customers all this time, but it kind of works out in retrospect that things are compatible. Unlike Apple, because, like, every time Apple has changed, like, the manufacturer of their core chipset, it's just immediately invalidated any software you used to use. I remember having one of, like, back in 2008, one of the new Intel Macs, and I was like, I was going off to college, and I couldn't bring my whole PC tower with me. Maybe I could, but I was really nervous about trying to bring my PC tower all the way to college, and I would have to bring it back too. So I was like, you know what, I want to try and play some games while I'm out there. And I found that Jedi Outcast was released with, like, a Mac version. I don't know how much of it was a port and whatnot, or if it was recompiled for Mac, but... Sorry, this is an O, right? Okay, yeah, O. You can be oxygen. But I remember I got it, and then I was immediately disappointed to discover that it only worked for the PowerPC Macs. Like, it just would not run on Intel, and that was so frustrating. But my brother, I think, at the time had... He's still my brother, but I think at the time he had I think he had a PowerPC MacBook, so I gave it to him, and I don't know if he ever played it that much. Or if he did, it didn't work very well, because it was a laptop. It was old. And, like, Mac has, like, never made good gaming machines. I've heard that iPhones can do gaming pretty well now. Like, they added they support ray tracing on their, on the chips, on, like, the H chipset, and the M3 for laptops now. But, like, you know, the games aren't there. Because they, like, Steve Jobs didn't like video gaming, and, like, he was the, you know, ruler and tyrant of Apple for so long that, like, just nobody makes games for Apple systems anymore. I mean, they used to. And the outcome has been that Windows dominates and continues to dominate the gaming market on home computers. It's a real bummer, but I mean, you know, in a weird, and as much as I hate Valve, I can't say I hate Valve as much as I hate Microsoft, but I don't like them. Oh, there's Unknown P. Valve, I have to commend Valve for choosing Linux for their Steam Deck, because that has the cascading effect of that has been a wealth of Linux support for gaming, finally giving everybody, like, really decent alternatives. But similar to, I think, Microsoft backwards compatibility, the only reason that Microsoft having backwards compatibility is because of their stranglehold on the market. Valve's stranglehold on the digital distribution market has also kind of given them the power to provide Linux support, to basically make Linux gaming, like, much more viable in the last 3 or 4 years, I guess. Which is huge, but I still don't have to like it. Yeah, you can be... should I call it Platinum? No, Platinum is another video game, so, in the series, so how about Palladium? I remember Palladium because I briefly in high school was trying to research. I was doing, like, a class project briefly that I eventually abandoned because I made the mistake of, like, not asking for help and getting thoroughly confused. but it also was a fool's errand ultimately, because I had picked the subject of cold fusion, and I was like, I can learn about cold fusion, sure, that sounds exciting. And I was like, there's basically nothing. I think the most promising thing was somebody had used a rod made of palladium in some kind of like deuterium dish, some deuterium tank, and had been able to generate a nuclear reaction. But like nobody could reproduce it, and they were arguing that like all the palladium has to be like, it's a very specific composition, and it's like, well, if it's so specific, then it's not practical, is it? Gosh. It's not really a finding if you can't like reproduce it. Anyway, we're just checking these. We have laugh. I'm like, what is that? Laug? What's laug? Laug. That's laugh. Eat, pray, laugh, love, eat laughter. And this says nuzzle. What? This N is getting a little bit too close for comfort. Observe. Oh, simply observe. Oh, well, is O observing the nuzzling? Come on, keep it to yourselves, please. And then we have perform. Perform. Boy, we're getting into, I don't know. This is the unknowns are making me a little uncomfortable. I'll just say that. But we've almost filled out the unknown decks. A not strictly necessary part of the challenge, but one that I will do anyway. I think we just need... We need M. Got O. What am I missing? We need M. For sure. L, N, O, P. So we have L, N, O, and P, and we got Q. We just need M. And I think that's the whole alphabet. But ain't we missing one? We must be missing one. Because I think there's 2 spaces left. Got O. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out, won't we? I'm not happy with Linux. I've tried gently to convince family members and friends to convert as well, but it's like, you know, it's not that easy. Oops. The big advantage though, unlike Apple and Microsoft, if you have a bootable volume on a flash drive, you can just be like, here, just try out the flash drive. It doesn't require any installation or nothing. Just pop that USB stick in and just to see what it's like. It's running a Linux environment in its own little USB space. And I mean, it probably won't convince them too much, but considering how bad Apple and Microsoft have been, and especially Microsoft's latest shenanigans, I guess shenanigans is putting it lightly. People have been calling it a recall, a dumpster fire, and that sounds appropriate. So many, like, we're seeing all of these, it's not just them either, it's like, we're seeing a lot of these license agreements getting updated for like Discord and Adobe products and stuff to try and allow this, to like give these companies the space to start doing AI without, like, to use your information to train their AI without consequence, like to basically waive your right to bring a class action against them. And it's like all over. It's everybody's trying to do it. Like, we don't know what Microsoft is going to do with all of those images that they're capturing. Because wasn't it, somebody demonstrated as well that, like, even if Microsoft isn't, like, watching all of, like, whatever happens on your computer, if somebody else logs into your machine, they can still look at it all. Like, it isn't isolated to individual users. Like, what are you doing, Microsoft? Did you forget how multi-user computers work? How multi-user setups work? Do they, like, in fairness, my whole life I've only ever had, like, single-user computers, but still, like, you're designed for multiple users. You need to design for this. And you've released it. Like, it's out, I think. Like, they've released this massive security vulnerability. Much like Apple having the M1 and M2 chips. And the M3 chip still has the vulnerability, but, like, at least developers can switch it off. They can, like, switch off the feature that exposes, like, any data that goes through the bus to any application without any oversight, without access permissions. So bad. And lately, I've had to work with WordPress, and boy howdy is WordPress a security disaster. Like, every month there's some new security vulnerability with a plugin, and, like, you have to upgrade it, and then, oh, oops, it turns out that you need to upgrade the core, but we can't upgrade the core because there's a memory there's, like, a memory access problem. When we tried to run all of the processes to update the WordPress core, it just broke. Okay, wait, I have Z and S, right? Yeah. We need M, but then there's another one. I want to sleuth this out. I want to figure this out. Let's see. So we have, I can see we have A, B, C, D, E. This is F that we're on right now. G was our first one. H, I, J. We do have I, right? Yeah, there's I, J. K's over there. L. We need M. We have N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. We have U. There's U's right here. V. Do we have V? Oh, V is this one. V is vanish. V. W is like way over on the left, or way over here. W want. X. This is X, right? Yeah. X. Y and Z. Yeah. So what are... There's some other letter that we don't... We got M and then question mark, I guess? There's another unknown. An unknown unknown. Something we don't know. Well, anyway. My rant is over. All these big companies suck. I think I was talking about it last night on stream that I have sworn off buying games from new games, especially from any of the big publishers. Maybe some indie games sometimes. I forgot to look up that game that I was that game that I was that indie game that sounded cool that I was talking about last time. Oh, wait, the name of it is on the tip of my tongue, but I'll mention it if I can remember. But yeah, basically just playing all the old stuff. I opened up my old Animal Crossing New Horizons town, which I have not been to for almost 3 years. I thought the island would be in much worse shape than it was, actually. There were some patches of... there were cockroaches all over my house, and otherwise there were, like, only some patches of weeds that were not hard to clean up. And then I thought for sure that, like, if you don't attend to your town very often, then people move away, but apparently not. There's only one critter in the whole town who wanted to move away. It was Axel, but I like Axel, so I asked him to stay. Oh no, that's not true. Axel didn't want to leave. Wait, the only guy who wanted to leave was Eugene, and I like kind of feel I don't have any strong feelings. But I told him to stay because I kind of like, on an impulse, I was like, I don't want you to leave, but I was like, maybe I do want to let Eugene go and let him explore the world and see who else turns up in his place. so oops. And I know I could, like, kick him out from the town hall, but, like, I don't want to do that. I want to play Animal Crossing in a way that's, like, allowing the animals to do what they want. I don't know. It feels cruel to kick them out of the town even though they're just digital people. They're, like, not real. Like, I know that. But like, they kind of are, though. I don't know, I would feel bad. And funny enough, I remember I put a decent amount of time into my town. Like, I built out some, like, cobblestone paths and bridges and stuff. I think I've reached the maximum number of houses you can build as well, but, like, there's still a lot of stuff I never got. Even though I was checking in, like, once a day for, like, 10 or 15 minutes. And I didn't fill out the museum yet. Even with, like... And I remember people complaining, comparing... I guess they were complaining, maybe, but... Comparing New Horizons to New Leaf. Where, like, New Leaf has so much more content, apparently. And I'm like, geez, I don't know if I can handle all that much more. There's already more than enough to keep me playing New Horizons. But fair enough, I guess. I never played another... New Horizons was my first Animal Crossing game. I don't really know what the rest are like. Except by what I've seen other people and heard other people talking about. Although it is tempting to get the GameCube one. The original. Semi-original. I mean, I would be getting the American release, so... It's got all its own little changes. But it's interesting. They've added all this new stuff. Like, they added, I know they added captains so you can ride his boat to the islands, like in the old game. Which I think was like a Game Boy Advance connecting thing. Like, you had to connect the Game Boy Advance to go to an island with Cap'n. Cap'n the Kappa. So I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it in New Horizons yet, but it'll be interesting. But I got, like, all these notifications and messages as soon as I logged in because there's all this new content. And I'm like, ah. Ah. So much to check up on. Gosh. Maybe you can't... I'm gonna take a look at... I found a playthrough a little while ago. Where, like... I wonder if maybe we can't get Unknown M yet? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do a little research. I feel like we must have seen it by now. I don't know. You would think that Cerebi would just have some information about unknown spawn rates. Like, is it even across the board? Does some of them turn up more often? Is Unknown M, like, the least common one? Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Because I know Cerebi explains, like, which puzzles unlock which groups of unknown, I think. Hmm. I'm gonna keep looking. Let's keep looking. Sorry. It's been an hour already, and I'm like, I don't want to end the stream, but like, without having caught the last unknown. But I'm also like, how much longer? I guess I'll go a few more minutes. Let's go 5 more minutes, or 4 more minutes now. I said 5 when I meant whatever. Let's go about 4 more minutes, and I'll see, like, if we still don't see an unknown M, then I'll come back another day. Because we've almost got all of them. Like, I think it's only alphabet characters in this generation. They didn't add... they didn't add the punctuation mark unknowns yet. Let's save real quick. Because I don't remember if we saved after the last one. The funny thing is, I may be playing on hardware. Like, like, I have a Game Boy Advance with the link cable, a GameCube sitting on top of a Game Boy player, but I ain't using the Game Boy disc because that sucks. And instead, I have the. Oh, I forget what it's called, but this other thing. There's this other thing that you can put on a memory card and load that up with a little exploit, a little save exploit, and it runs everything so much better. Although I don't know, I feel like the pixel ratio on the recording has been off this whole time. Like, I'm not sure. I'm very nervous. Because I think I set it to 4:3, but 4:3 might not actually be the right ratio. Either that, or my monitor is stretching it a little wide, in which case it's fine. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, you look at one display for a while and you get used to it, and then you look at the other one and it looks wrong. I don't know. I could, like... What I should do in the future is measure the pixels in the recording. And if they aren't square, then I gotta adjust it. Because I know what the display ratio for Game Boy was. I think it's 160 pixels by 144. What's the math on that? You can divide those by 8, I guess. So you get 20 by... you get 20 by 18? Which would be 10 by 9. So yeah, it's not exactly 4:3, is it? 10 by 9. But I thought I, like, multiplied it out. I think what I did for the recording is I multiplied out what the aspect ratio should, what the number should be, by, like, a whole number, and then, oh, but that's not what it looks like, is it? I mean, it's ultimately getting stretched to the display height to 720 pixels tall. So, maybe it is. I've had the wrong display ratio this whole time. Shame on me. Wait, and no unknown M. Even though I've done all the puzzles, I've done all 4 puzzles. we shall just have to come back another day. I suppose I can do more research on it. Anyway, let's end with the Pokemon lullaby. So thank y'all for joining me for this short little stream where we got a Lapras and some more of the unknown to fill out the unknown decks. Almost all of them. Almost. So the journey continues on Monday. Join me for that. We will, I think I'll start off the stream by hatching an egg, because we need to get some baby Pokemon going in this. And then we're going to just continue catching more wild Pokemon that we need. So, thank y'all again for joining me, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.